Hey, what's up guys, it's DarkArmedDuelist, and today I'm going to be doing a ninja deck profile. Now, it's been a little while since I actually updated this deck. I actually updated it when Shadows of Valhalla came out, and we actually got all the ninja support, and I made a really awesome lockdown deck. But this actually is going to be a ninja swarm deck with a slight lockdown aspect to it. Because I kind of realized you don't need all that lockdown stuff, because it's kind of just a lot to do of lockdown. So I kind of focus more on swarming the board and being able to OTK my opponent a little bit easier. But you guys will see. So let's get straight on this. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell in there so become a part of the notification squad, and we'll get straight on into this. So first off, regardless of what kind of ninja deck you're going to play, you're going to play 3 copies of Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo. Ninja Grandmaster Hanzo's effect is when it's normal summon, you get to add a ninjutsu art card from your deck to your hand, and then when it's flipped summoned or special summoned, you can add a ninja card from your deck to your hand, which is really awesome, and I really love that effect about him. So he's pretty much the searcher of the deck and the main normal summon. So then we play 3 copies of Yellow Ninja. Yellow Ninja's effect is that when it's normal or flip summoned, flip face up, you can special summon an additional ninja from your hand in attack position or face down defense. But you can't special summon monster for the rest of the turn from your extra deck except ninjas, which isn't that big of a deal because we have plenty of options in our extra deck, so that's totally fine. We play 3 copies of Upstart Golden Ninja. Upstart Golden Ninja is once per turn you can send a trap from your hand to the grave and then special summon a level 4 or lower ninja monster from your deck, except another copy of himself, or actually special summon another copy of himself in face up defense or face down defense, which is really cool. I really like that effect. It gives us more rank 4 plays, and it gives us some link plays too. Then I play 3 copies of Twilight Ninja Jogan. This card is really important for the combo in the deck that I'll show you guys in just a few minutes. But you need to play 3 copies of him in any ninja build you play. All you have to do is reveal a ninjutsu art in your hand, and then you can special summon him, and he inflicts piercing damage if he attacks an opponent's monster. Really, really, really good card. So the next 3 cards, I play 3 copies of Twilight Ninja Kaigen. Kaigen is actually important. Like, before you give up on it, the reason you play him is because of this. There's one card, okay, is Ninjutsu Art of Duplication. Okay, Ninjutsu Art of Duplication is the combo card of the deck. So you tribute a ninja monster and then special summon a number of ninja monsters from your deck and face up attack or face down defense combined level or less than and equal to the level of the tributed ninja monster. So if you tribute out Jogan, you can special summon all 3 Kaigens and then another level 4, because 1, 2, 3, 4, and then or 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, just tributing him, or tributing Twilight Ninja Getsuga the Shogun. You can special summon out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can special summon a 4 and 3 ones, and it gets you a rank, or what's it called? Link 4 monster right off the bat. So that's when we play the Kaigens. And also it has the ability that this card, you can tribute him to target a ninja monster you control, and it gains 800 attack. Cool thing too, it can actually allow you to pendulum summon really, really easily. And that's when we play him as a, it's a really good 3 of in the deck. Now some people just opt to not play it at all. And I understand that, but I like to play the 3 copies of the Kaigen. So for the next card, we're going to play 2 copies of the Twilight Ninja Getsuga, the Shogun. Some people play 1. I think 2 is a better number, especially for duplication, because it gives you 7 targets to be able to tribute off of your duplication, summon a whole bunch of Kaigens. And then you can tribute this card with tributing 1 ninja monster, and if this card is in attack position, you can target 2 ninja monsters in your grave, except another copy of himself. Change this card to defense, and if you do, special summon those monsters, which is really cool. And I really love that effect about this. And then for the final card, I couldn't call it a ninja deck without playing 2 copies of Dark Smirog. Dark Smorg is just really a good card in this deck. You need it because wind, these count as wind, these are dark, the rest of the deck is dark, so you can banish those to special summon it really easily. Plus, it makes it so your opponent cannot set cards, or makes it so they cannot, well, this card's on the field. Let's see, where is it? You can, there it is. Your opponent cannot set any cards on the field. They just cannot set anything. And if you have anti-spell fragrance, it basically makes it so they can't activate spells at all, or traps, because they can't set them or activate them if they're already, anti-spell fragrance just says you have to set them. This card makes them have to, so they can't set, and so it's a loop where they cannot set any cards on the field. So all they can do is summon monsters and that can be really devastating to your opponent. So that's it for the monsters, guys. Let's get into the spells. Then we play 3 copies of Call by the Grave to stop our opponent's hand traps. I don't play any hand traps in this deck because I figure this deck is already stun heavy enough. If I can go first and summon out Dark Smirog, or Dark Smorg, however you want to say it, Dark Smorg, summon it and set an anti-spell fragrance, it's really easy to just win next turn because your opponent's like, well, I can't do anything. The only thing I can do is summon monsters. That's it. Then I play 2 copies of Armor Ninjutsu Art of Alchemy. If you control Ninjutsu Art card, destroy as many other Ninjutsu Art cards as possible and then draw 2 cards. So it's basically like Pot of Greed. It's really easy to pull this off, especially if you just activate Ninjutsu Art of Notebook. And its effect is that you once per turn can send a ninja card from your hand to the grave and then set a Ninjutsu Art spell or trap. So you just activate this, or you activate this, search the Alchemy, and then activate the Alchemy after it's been set, and then draw 2 cards. I guess I'll just go ahead and lay that one down then. So the other one that I was talking about was Notebook. We play 3 copies of Notebook. You need this card because your ninjas need to take notes of their strategies and stuff. And plus it lets you search any of your ninjutsu arts. Then 3 copies of Hidden Village of the ninjutsu arts. And if a ninja monster is summoned to the field, you can target a ninja monster or ninjutsu art in your grave and add it to your hand. But you cannot activate it this turn or the effect of that card with the name for the rest of the turn. And if a ninja monster or ninjutsu art you control would be destroyed by battle or by an opponent's card effect, you can banish a ninja monster from your grave instead. So it can protect your ninjutsu art of transformation and duplication, so you can keep your big bird on the field, and you can keep your other ninjas on the field that you summon out. So that's it for the spells, guys. Let's get into the traps. By the way, quick note, definitely give this video a like, because this is actually Savannah's signature dark counterpart. My signature dark counterpart obviously is Dark Armed Dragon, but this is her signature counterpart. So definitely give her a like down there and comment down below, because this is her absolute favorite. So I just really quickly want to give a shout out to her. I actually kept the card in the deck because the first deck she ever played besides Blackwings was Ninja Harpies. So it's pretty close to my heart playing this deck. So let's get into the traps. So for the traps, we're going to be playing 2 copies of Ninjutsu Art of Duplication. I actually considered playing this at 3, but since it's searchable, so it's so searchable in the deck, I only play the 1 copy of it. And the combo I was talking about earlier is all you have to do is control either or a Shogun or a Jowgen, and you tribute either or of these 2, and then you special summon from your deck. Let's say, for instance, a Hanzo and then 3 Kaigens, because the Kaigens are level 1s, and you get a Link 4. You can link all of these away really easily to make a Link 4 play and get all sorts of plays off. And if you have the Twilight, if you have the Village on field as well, you can prevent the destruction because you have either the Jowgen, you have the Shogun in the grave, but Jowgen goes to extra deck because it's a Link monster, or it's a Pendulum monster. So that's just a really quick, cool combo of what you do with the duplication. So 2 copies of duplication, like I stated before. Then we play 2 copies of Ninjutsu Art of Shadow Sealing. Now this is a really awesome card. You get to tribute a ninja monster and then target a monster your opponent controls, banish that target, and then while this card is face up on the field, that monster zone cannot be used, and when this face-up card leaves the field, return the banished monster by this effect to the same zone it was in the same battle position. Really awesome ability, being able to banish a Link monster and being able to stop your opponent from using their other extra monster zone. This is a really big stun card, and I absolutely love it. Being able to just stop your opponent from using the extra deck, because you can hit their... you can hit, for instance, let's say they summon, Boral Sword, okay? I'm going to tribute a ninja, target the Boral Sword, banish it, and then that zone cannot be used, so it prevents them from using the extra deck for the rest of the duel, or until they actually get rid of Shadow Sealing. 3 copies of Ninjutsu Art of Transformation. The reason you play 3 copies of this is to summon out your Dark Smirog, because being able to set stuff is pretty important. And then finally, 3 copies of Anti-Spell Fragrance, because Anti-Spell Fragrance is part of the combo with your Dark Smorg, because if you can get it and the Dark Smorg on the field at the same time, you can actually prevent your opponent from being able to activate spells or traps because they can't set anything and they have to set all their spells before they have to activate them. So that's a big combo and a big win condition because your opponent usually just scoops when that happens if they don't have an out pretty quickly. Except if they're playing like something like Dark Warrior or something like that, it can really hurt the strategy of your opponent. And if they can't recover from it, you've won. So anyways, that's it for the main deck. Let's get into the extra deck. So for the extra deck, we're playing 2 copies of Ninja Grandmaster Saizo. I make this quite a lot because of the ninja restriction of being able to summon ninjas when you use Yellow Ninja. But its effect is during your main phase, you can set a ninjutsu art, spell, or trap directly from your deck, and you can only use the effect of him once per turn. And then once per turn, while this card points to a monster's, this card cannot be targeted for attacks. Also, your opponent cannot target it with card effects as long as it points to another monster, which is really awesome. You just summon this, and then you have a ninja under it, and it's just amazing. Then I play Boral Sword and Boral Load just to OTK my opponent, and it's really easy to summon them out with our Kaigen combo with duplication. Then we play Unicorn to bounce stuff, Phoenix to pop back row, Cerberus to pop monsters, Isolde to search because it's a warrior deck, and Linkuriboh because we can use Kaigens if we don't get the summon out for our Kaigens to get our Linkuriboh out, which is really easy to summon. Utopia the Lightning, Utopia Prime, and Utopia. We play this because it's really easy to go into and be able to hit our opponent for 5k. 1 copy of Blade Armor Ninja because you can summon this under the ninja restriction. You just summon this and then normal summon out an additional ninja, overlay them both, and summon Blade Armor. 1 copy of Baguska just to switch everything to defense position. It's another stun card. And then I play 1 copy of number 86 Heroic Champion Rongo. I play this because if it gets banned on the list, just drop it because the deck is totally not focused around it, but it's easy to get out 5 monsters. If it does actually get banned or you don't want to play it, play Exciton Knight in its place. That's the only thing that I would say to do. So anyways, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think of this deck down in the comments down below. This deck is a lot of fun to play around with. It's just really fun to be able to play ninjas. I absolutely love that you can play them. And I even have the Kakazu Kakashi mat, the 2 best ninjas in Naruto, in my opinion. I actually cosplay as Kakazu, which is awesome. So anyways, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hit that bell in there so you become part of Notification Squad. And if you are part of Notification Squad, be sure to comment down below so I can give you a big heart. See you guys in the next video.